Ever found yourself staring at your Acuity scheduling dashboard, wondering why your prices are showing up in a currency you don't even use? Maybe you're a global coach, a digital nomad offering services worldwide, or simply someone who made a mistake during setup. You're thinking, can I change currency on Acuity? It's a question that pops up more often than you might think. And honestly, it's a question that can cause a real headache if you don't know the answer. Let's be real. Navigating online platforms for your business can feel like trying to decipher an alien language sometimes. You've got appointments to manage, clients to communicate with, and payments to process. The last thing you need is a currency mismatch throwing a wrench into your carefully crafted business flow. Imagine a client from Australia trying to book a session, seeing prices in euros, and then just clicking away in confusion. That's lost revenue, and it's a potential hit to your credibility. So why does this happen? Well, Acuity scheduling, like many online platforms, relies on certain settings to determine the currency displayed. Often, this is tied to the location you set during your initial account setup or the payment processor you've linked. Sometimes it might even be a simple oversight, a click in the wrong place during a busy setup process. But the real question is, can you fix it? Can you actually change the currency on Acuity scheduling after you've already set it up? That's what we're diving into today. We're going to break down the process, explore the limitations, and give you practical steps to ensure your pricing is displayed correctly for your clients, no matter where they are in the world. Let's start by understanding the core of the issue. Acuity integrates with payment processors like Stripe and PayPal. These processors have their own currency settings, and they often influence how your prices are displayed. So, the currency you see in Acuity might be directly linked to the currency settings in your Stripe or PayPal account. If your Stripe account is set to euros, for example, and Acuity is pulling that information, you'll likely see euros in your Acuity dashboard. Now, here's where things get a bit nuanced. Acuity itself doesn't have a direct, simple change currency button that magically switches everything over. If it were that easy, this video wouldn't be necessary, right? Instead, you have to approach this issue from a few different angles, depending on your setup and the specific problem you're facing. First, let's talk about your payment processor. If you're using Stripe, you'll need to check your Stripe account settings. Log in to your Stripe dashboard, navigate to your account settings, and look for the currency options. Ensure the default currency is set to the one you want to use for your Acuity bookings. If you need to change it, Stripe might have specific requirements or limitations based on your location and account type. Similarly, if you're using PayPal, log in to your PayPal account and check your profile settings. Look for the currency settings and make sure they align with your desired currency. Remember, if you have multiple currencies set up in PayPal, you might need to specify a primary currency. After checking your payment processor settings, the next step is to examine your Acuity account settings. Log in to your Acuity dashboard, go to your business settings, and look for any location or regional settings. While you might not find a direct currency option, these settings can sometimes influence how your prices are displayed. For example, if your business location is set to the United Kingdom, Acuity might default to displaying prices in British pounds. If you've moved or your business has expanded, you might need to update these settings to reflect your current location. Another crucial aspect is your appointment types and packages. Each appointment type or package you create in Acuity has its own pricing settings. You'll need to review each one individually to ensure the prices are displayed in the correct currency. If you've previously set a price in the wrong currency, you'll need to edit it and update it with the correct currency and amount. Now, let's address a common scenario. You want to offer your services in multiple currencies. You're a global coach and you have clients in the US, Europe, and Australia. You want to display prices in USD, Euros, and AUD, depending on the client's location. Unfortunately, Acuity doesn't currently offer a built-in feature to automatically display prices in multiple currencies based on the client's location. This is a common pain point for many users, and it's something Acuity might address in future updates. However, there are some workarounds you can consider. One option is to create separate appointment types for each currency. For example, you could have coaching session, USD, coaching session, Euro, and coaching session, AUD. Each appointment type would have its own price set in the respective currency. This approach requires more manual setup and maintenance, but it allows you to clearly display prices in different currencies. You can also include a note in the appointment description explaining that the price is in the specified currency. Another workaround involves using a third-party plugin or integration. Some third-party tools can enhance Acuity's functionality and potentially offer multi-currency support. However, it's crucial to research these tools thoroughly and ensure they are reputable and compatible with your Acuity setup. You could also use a simple text edit within the appointment description itself. For example, if your payment processor is set to USD, but you want to inform clients that their local currency price is approximately a certain amount, add that information. This session is $100. For approximate pricing in euros, this is roughly 90 euros. While not automatic, it adds transparency. It's also worth noting that Acuity's support team can be a valuable resource. If you're facing a specific currency issue, reach out to their support team for assistance. They might be able to offer tailored advice or solutions based on your account setup. Now, let's talk about the limitations. As mentioned earlier, Acuity's lack of native multi-currency support is a significant limitation. This means you'll need to rely on workarounds or third-party tools if you want to display prices in multiple currencies. Another limitation is the reliance on payment processor settings. If your payment processor doesn't support a specific currency, you won't be able to use it in Acuity. This highlights the importance of choosing a payment processor that meets your business needs. Finally, remember that currency exchange rates fluctuate. This means that any approximate prices you display in other currencies might not always be accurate. It's essential to inform your clients that these are approximate prices and that the final price will be based on the exchange rate at the time of payment. So, to summarize, can you change currency on Acuity? Yes, but not with a simple click of a button. You'll need to check your payment processor settings, review your Acuity account settings, and potentially use workarounds or third-party tools. And remember, keep your clients informed. Transparency is key. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.